Hey guys, what's going on? Megan here. Amy, some okra and rice and chicken. Excuse me for the lack of professionalism. But anyway, I got a question. You guys know I get a lot of these questions. I made videos about that. In fact, I have a whole playlist about this topic because of just how many questions I get on that. And I don't like to get angry because some people look up to me like like a big brother and shit. This whole community family thing that we have, this superficial thing that we have. I take that to heart. I respect it. The fact that a lot of teenagers want to ask for help because obviously you guys know my whole story. I made a lot of mistakes, and my information comes from my mistakes. My goal is to say, hey, why would I just die with all these mistakes in the back of my mind? Might as well share it with the world, with people my age or younger than me, and hopefully they won't have to repeat those same mistakes and become better. But anyway, enough of my philosophy. The question was, hey, I have this girl. Obviously he told me not to mention his name, which I'm not gonna do. But this is a girl that he's trying to talk to at school, and he says he's afraid and he's nervous. I get this question so many times. Hey, I'm nervous. I don't know how to approach her. It's been I don't know 2 years of this and that. Every time I see her, I freeze. I get all these things, and pretty much he's asking for advice, right? First of all, you're asking the wrong dude because I'm not gonna give you advice on how to have a girlfriend, right? In fact, if I give you real honest advice, you might end up like me and have a fucking kid and shit, which is not planned. So I'm not gonna give you advice on that. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: you would never conquer something you place above yourself, right? You gotta understand that you would never conquer something you place above yourselves. You guys need to stop putting these girls on the pedestal. I swear to fucking God. Excuse my language because it gets me so mad. You, how can I put this? When you see a girl, the reason why you freeze and you nervous and you have all these fucking bitter ass emotions is because you simply not because you scared, it's because you place the girl above yourself, right? Now I'm not saying to condescend women or to look down on women. I have a daughter. Obviously I respect women. I have a mother. I respect women. Don't get me wrong. But you need to quit putting women on a higher platform than yourself. When you put a girl above you, not even at the same level, but above you, automatically you be afraid of that girl rejecting you. Because real talk, if you put somebody at the same level as you or below, you don't give a fuck if they reject you or not, right? People are afraid of rejection only towards the people that that place a high esteem on. If some regular turd that I run into goes, "Hey, I don't like you," I'm like, "Okay, you want a cigarette, nigga?" Like I don't give a fuck, right? But your feelings only get hurt when you really care about that person, right? So I'm not telling you not to love women, not to care for girls, but stop thinking they're so much better than you. Guys, you gotta understand, women are fucking creatures. I don't. Women are humans, just like you, right? They fart just like you, believe it or not, and they don't fucking fart sprinkles and shit. They don't shit unicorns, right? They're just like us. The only difference is we want to fuck them. That's about it. Sorry, I'm being honest, but that's what it is. Quit thinking that there's this alien race that is just so perfect, and that if they say no to you or reject you, then it's the end of the world. That mindset alone not only is not going to get you far in your own life, your own goals, but it's never going to get you far in a dating circle because it's about your mindset, right? I always tell people everything's about your mindset. It doesn't matter what you wear. I'm a low budget ass nigga. I never fucking shave, never do my hair. But pussy's the last of my problem. In fact, it is my problem because I fuck too much. That's why I make so many videos about how you gotta learn how to control yourself, and how to master your physique, how to master your mind. Because one of my biggest problems growing up was I was a fucking dog. And like most men, I couldn't control myself because I grew up as a nerd, outcast, didn't even speak English and shit. Then I went into this phase when I stopped giving a fuck about women, I stopped giving a fuck about anybody, and I started fucking left and right. And I was afraid I was gonna catch AIDS or some STD. So my problem was getting too much ass. Now I'm not gonna say I'm some fucking Casanova nigga that could go up to Kim Kardashian and shit, but all I'm trying to say is it's the least of my worries. Why? Because I stopped giving a fuck. I stopped thinking that women were gods, right? I love them. I respect them. I'll always be a horny motherfucker, even if I'm 90 years old. I'm not saying women are not hot, but you gotta stop thinking they're so much better than you as a person. As long as you have that mindset, you would never. It's not even attractive. I'm a dude, and what's if when I see a nigga begging for pussy or like asking for a girl, like, oh, why don't you call me? Da, 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 da. I'm like, ew, nigga. Like, and I'm not even like turned on by a dude, but yeah, that shit turns me off. Let alone a girl. Females hate that. Quit being clingy. Quit being scared. Go up to the girl as if I treat every girl like they're literally dudes. Literally, I treat a girl as if it's just another dude that's fucking attractive, right? That doesn't have a fucking dick. That's the only difference is you don't have a dick. We talk about. I don't. People go up to girls and try to talk about. Oh yeah, what school do you go to? Where you from? Do you really give a fuck what school she goes to? Do you really care? Like where she's from? No. Speak your intentions. I'm a big believer on revealing your intentions to females the moment you meet them. Quit. I hate when back before my daughter was born, I would go downtown to ties and clubs and stuff like that. And my friends would suck ass. Like they would embarrass me because they would go up to a girl and they try to have like small talk, like, "Hey, where are you from? What is your major?" And I'm like, "Do you give?" I would come like, "Do you really care what her major is? Reveal your intentions. You think she's pretty? Tell her she's pretty." She goes, "Oh, you a creep? Okay, fine. You a creep too. Leave. Stop putting a big ass emphasis on the female sex, and you realize your mindset would change and your ability to interact with females would change. Right? Do you go up to a guy and act nervous? Why? Because you don't give a fuck, right? Same thing. Have that same mindset, and I guarantee you, just like the key is, that's why I made a video. I don't know if I uploaded that yet. Is when I tell people to master themselves. Because when you really master yourself, when you meditate, when you understand the person that you are, your uniqueness, you put a bigger emphasis on yourself. Not kind of like ego, like, hey, I'm the shit, but you realize how much you have to offer to the world. You realize how unique you are. When you realize how unique you are, you stop looking down on yourself and you stop looking up on other people. Right? You put everything on the same plane and everything changes. When you realize how much you have to offer, not just to a girl, but to the world, you stop seeing yourself as this guy, this puppy who's begging for a girl to like him. You a man. You have your own. I always say that you have your own fucking DNA. Nobody else from India to Timbuktu to Zimbabwe to England has the same fingerprints as you. You know how unique that makes you as a human being? And yeah, you go up, you this piece of art, this museum piece. If mankind was wiped out now and you were the only survivor, that your bones were the only remains, years from now they would take your bones, put it in a museum and sell it for billions of dollars. That's how unique you are. And yet, with that mindset, how can you go to a girl or another human being and be like, "Oh my God, I don't know what to say. I'm afraid that she might reject me." Grow some balls, man. Like, please, or use the ones you already have. I'm trying not to get upset because I know these guys, this teen, the teenagers really want advice, but it's all in your head, right? It's all in your head. I'm not gonna give you no pick. What the fuck is a pickup line? That's something I hate. What is a pickup line, right? Go to a girl, reveal your intentions, right? You don't need a pickup line. Just be yourself. Start a conversation about what you want to talk about, not what she likes, not what. I do all that shit when we friends, right? But in the beginning, it's about me. I'm sorry that sounds cocky, that sounds arrogant, but I'm being honest. I'm being real, right? Why would I go to my boys and talk about Black Ops and then go to a girl and talk about fucking, I don't know, like fucking Twilight and shit? No, learn to treat a girl just for what she is, which is a girl, right? Respect her. Don't disrespect. Don't be an arrogant jerk. But at the same time, don't think she's fucking Queen Elizabeth. Anyway, this video is way longer than it was supposed to be. You were asking for advice. I don't know if I answered your question, but all I can tell you is change your mindset. Realize you don't have to be big and bad and, oh, I'm macho. Just realize that you're unique and you should not have to bow down to anything, especially a female, right? I'm sorry, guys. Like I get mad. I'm not against women, but it's just you gotta understand. Women want us just as bad as we want them. Once you realize that, your sex life will change. Your dating life will completely change. All right, I'm out of here, man. Hope this helps.